Hi, my name is Jen Degnan Smith, and I have the great pleasure of working with the Jung platform to bring together this course, which puts Jungian psychology to work in the workplace. It consists of 5 different classes with 5 different teachers who apply Jungian psychology in a very practical way to help us to enhance and improve our working lives. Now, one of the many great things about Jungian psychology is it helps us to look below the surface to see what's really going on within ourselves and with others and within the kind of the wider culture. Also, Jungian psychology provides us with a path of change and transformation for us individually as well as collectively. So it's by working with such things as dreams and myths and story and archetypes that we can really begin to understand ourselves and our places of work in areas such as vocational calling, or leadership or interpersonal skills, organizational culture, creativity, and motivation, to name just a few. For instance, in the course Folklore and Myths at Work, Craig shows us how, looking at our workplaces through a lens of myth and story can help us to see the stories that are running unconsciously in our organizational culture. And it can help us to see our role within it. And this is really important as we talk about developing and improving our cultures. We can't really do that unless we really understand what's going on. In the course A Web of Shadows, Nicole demonstrates how valuable it is for us to understand the stories that we bring into the workplace, which are often unconscious, and to help us to understand the stories that other people might be bringing into the workplace and how that impacts our working relationships, and also how we can change our stories if we choose to do so. In the course Following Numinosity, Jennifer, with her wisdom about vocation, shows us how by applying Jungian psychology to our careers and our vocation, we can really begin to see what our calling is, particularly by looking at our childhood passions. In the course How Dream Incubation Can Solve Your Work Problems, Machiel shows how by working with our dreams, we can really overcome some of our biggest challenges in the workplace and how we can solve some of our greatest problems. And we can do that by working both individually with our dreams as well as working collectively with our dreams. And finally, in my course, The Unseen Movers, I work with an ancient personality system called the Enneagram, which is very Jungian in nature, to understand our motivations and other people's motivations. And using that tool is very helpful because it helps us to see some of the unconscious motivations and actually the unconscious demotivators, in our working lives and in other people's working lives. And this is really just the beginning of how we can apply Jungian psychology in the workplace and really showing how valuable it can be. These 5 classes provide us with very practical information that you can apply to your working lives right away. And so I invite you to join us.